Hello, 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 everyone. How y'all are doing today? I am author Lawana Kelly of Damaged Crown Still Shine, and my co-host will be in here in a second. We was having techno tech, technical difficulties. Today's show is about keeping secrets and the effects of keeping secrets of trauma or just keeping secrets of any kind of way. I'm adding her in now. And here we have my co-host, author Barbara Moss.
Hello.
And she's the author of From Pillow to Post. Now I Am Standing. And you
Yes.
can find her book, guys, on Amazon. And you can inbox her and purchase the books from her herself, a autograph copy. My books are, you could click the link in my bio, www.lawanakelly.com. So what we're talking about today is keeping secrets, the effects of keeping secret, and what secrets do to your body and how it affects your mind. A lot of us just don't know this. And there's some things I didn't even know until I had to take someone to the doctor one time. And the doctor told this person, there's nothing wrong with you. You are just extremely stressed, and the stress and anxiety is attacking your organs.
Ooh,
So keeping secrets is like a cankerworm eating you up on the inside. It can mess with your blood, your antibiotics, your immune system. It can, it comes with stress, depression, and anxiety.
stress can kill you, literally. You
Yes,
know.
yes, yes. And my sister is showing one of her wounds. Stress can really hurt you. Physical symptoms are headaches, stomach aches, and back pain. So some of the stuff that's going on in your body, it can be due to keeping secrets, unforgiveness, even though we're not talking about unforgiveness today, but keeping secrets can harm you really bad. It can hurt you. It can just mess up your everyday life. Now, I don't know how, should I say I don't know how, but you got to pray for the secrets that you holding, and you got to let some things go, and you got to talk to people about some things because it can really 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 harm your body, harm your
Right.
mind. It can really hurt you. Would you like to say anything?
Yes. Before we even get started, a disclaimer: Luana and I are not clinical physicians. We are not clinical licensed counselors. We are women who God has brought through storms in life, and we come to you um, as subject matter experts from our point of view, from our trauma, from the trials and tribulations that God has brought us through. So, no, we're not doctors. We're not counselors or psychiatrists, psychologists. We do have our own degrees. Tell them what our degrees are, Luana.
We have degrees in survival. We have degrees in depression. We have degrees in stress. We get degrees in, I know I got a degree in SA. She got a degree. And the reason why I'm calling it a degree, because our experiences make us qualified to help
Yes,
other people. Yes, we don't have a educational degree behind us, but we have a experience degree behind us.
yes.
A lot of
We
you
have a
all out
master's degree from Life University,
there,
is what we have.
Life University, and let me tell you, you all have a degree, okay? Even though I did not finish school and I was a high school dropout, I'm still qualified in my experiences to help somebody.
Amen. Amen.
Uh-oh. Yes.
But yes, as we're talking about secrets, secrets are very dangerous, and we need to listen, learn how to listen with an ear of compassion, not listening to want to respond to somebody, but listening to that person so that they can get off of them what they have in them and what you can possibly do. Number one, pray. And two, be able to help them get the help that they need to be able to um, get rid of that secret, because like I said, secrets are dangerous. Secrets, Luana was talking about all the different symptoms that can come from keeping secrets, the depression, the anxiety, and all that other kind of nastiness. So listen, open up your ears, listen, take in the information, and
That's
teach
it.
the little ones
That's it.
not to keep secrets.
Yes,
Get
keep
rid of your own secrets. Forgive yourself for your secrets that you've kept that have held you bound for so many years.
because we have
So
so many.
we'll go
We got
ahead.
so many skeletons in our closet. That's secrets. Them secrets in that closet is full, and we got to start cleaning them closet out. It's spring cleaning. It's a good time to start cleaning out
Yeah,
your mind.
yeah.
It can really affect your mind, your thought process, your oh my goodness, secrets. Let me see. Have I ever kept secrets? Yes. The first secret I ever had to keep is when I first was sexual assaulted. That's the very first secret that I had to. So all it did have me doing is crying, screaming for attention, um, almost somewhat acting out like somebody help me out this box that I can get out of. And that's the first secret I kept, ever kept, and it was affecting my body as a child, affected me every day. I was stressed. I couldn't, when somebody asked me something in the family, I can remember I was looking lost and dazed, because a threat was told to me, the secret told to me, if you tell, I'm going to hurt you and your family. So when those things was told, it stayed here. So it's really affecting me. That's why some of us parents got to make sure our children are not holding secrets, not keeping secrets. I mean, a secret like that. I mean, I know some stuff we got to keep to ourselves, but the ones that's hurting us on the inside, we must tell it. We must talk about it. We must get some help about it. What you think?
I agree completely. Who if let me talk about the secrets that I kept.
Hmm.
Um, and it was an unspoken uh, way to keep a secret, but my father was a womanizer. And in between his visits home from Alaska, being on the pipeline, um, there were secrets that he wanted us, my brother and I, to keep, as to not hurt somebody or tell somebody, because he knew he would leave. So what happened was, we had a bonus mother that raised us. And when my dad worked up in Alaska, he had somebody that he was seeing. And, ooh, okay. And we would talk to, he took us out for ice cream one day, and he was telling us not to tell, by buying us this ice cream and buying us some toys. But we got to, that was back in the 80s.
Sorry, Barbara, you are freezing up. Um, I guess I'll go back with some of my secrets that I had to keep when domestic violence was going on in a home and abuse was going on in a home, where I had to go to school and keep those secrets. Those secrets was bothering. Those secrets was really hurting me as a child. It really messed with my mental. I can't remember going to school after seeing the abuse in the home early in the mornings before I go to school. Um, to I couldn't focus. It really bothered me as a child. It really messed with me as a child. Uh I could not focus in school. Okay. I can't hear you. Hello?
Let me drop back down.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We're having technical difficulties. So, seeing the abuse in the home as a child and keeping those secrets, it was very detriment to me. Um, I was acting out of school, acting out at home. I barely can remember if I was acting out at home. I remember me being bad in school, and so when I was being bad in school, and the principal, this when they was using paddles at the time, and my sister saw found out heard that I was acting up in school this particular day, and so the principal came at me with a paddle. So my sister jumped in the front of the principal like, "No, you're not about to hit my baby sister." And so she took the whooping for me. She took the whooping for me. She took the paddle because what my mother and father didn't allow nobody to do was to hit me, and they knew nobody could hit me. My sister and brother knew nobody could hit me, and so she saved me from a whooping, and she tormented me about that when we got home. But keeping secrets, it will cause you just to, really act out. You will feel like you just isolated and you feel like you in a world by yourself. And, we really just need to get some help with a lot of secrets that we're holding. And some of us been holding secrets for 30, 40, 50, 60 years and keeping it to ourselves and never get any help. And we got to get help. And this is why me and Barbara is showing up twice a week or maybe some more times a week to really get people some help. Okay. Are you there?
I am, but
I'm
there's
gonna
something going on.
I'm gonna kick the other picture. Hold on. Kick from studio. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead and finish telling your story? Your
Yeah,
story.
so back then there we didn't have cell phones, so we were using those public telephones. So my daddy called what would soon be my black bonus mom, and we talked and we had a good old time. And my bonus mother, my Mexican bonus mother, that lived at home, knew that something was going on, but we couldn't say anything. So the secret got out, and my bonus mom went off on my dad. And because of the secret that I tried to keep, but my little brother told, um, my bonus mother got a beat down. So keeping secrets then was scary to me. And
Mm-hmm.
then it came a point in time when years past, my baby sister was holding on to a secret that was detrimental. And she finally broke down. She couldn't keep that secret anymore. So she just started crying and crying and crying. And my bonus mother didn't know what was going on. So she called out to me because she knew that I was the one that the baby was closest to. So we talked, and she told me, she said, "But I can't tell you the secret because he said he'll kill you, and he'll kill me, and he'll kill my mom and my dad." And I was like, "Who's he?"
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that the dentist was the person. I said, "Mama, what'd he do?" And she said that he made her suck on his lollipop, and
Mm-hmm.
that if she told anybody, that he would kill the family, her and the family. So she kept that secret for a long time, and she wasn't but 5 years old. And the torment that it took her through, keeping that secret for so long. He ended up getting his.
Mm-hmm.
In the long run, he went to prison, and then he ended up unaliving in itself. But secrets are dangerous, and we learned from that moment on. I taught her, and my mom taught her, we don't keep secrets, you
Yeah,
know. So, and
yeah.
I grew up with that in mind. So when I had my own child, I raised him to know secrets are dangerous, and we don't need to do this.
Hmm. And they got to know the difference from good secrets, and they got to
Yeah,
know the difference from bad secrets. I didn't
right.
and heard of people committing suicide because they couldn't hold on to that secret, and it was like dark clouds are over their heads, you know. And then it's hard to tell somebody about a secret and they don't believe you and the secret. So you done told it to a person, stuff and got out. Nobody want to believe you, and you would have been better off. Some people feel better off. They should have kept the secret to themselves. But some of us out here is so mean and cruel that it's kind of hard to trust people to open up to some people.
That's
And
it.
then, like, see, when you talk to a psychiatrist or a therapist, it's against the law for them to go tell somebody. So that's why you lay back on that couch and you express everything because you tell them everything. And guess what? It ain't going nowhere because it's against
Right,
the law. The only time that they got to tell somebody something if you tell them that you're going to take your life.
right,
Then they gotta tell the next person to get you some extra help. They gotta
right,
get you some help. But
right.
keeping secrets, you find some because I know sometimes you can't even talk to church folks. So some church folks they don't
They
know how to.
long for that information.
Yeah,
They long for that information. Yeah.
that's why do you know it's bad to tell somebody I'm about to tell you something I don't want you to tell nobody, right? Do you know when you say that that triggers something in their head to go tell somebody that you don't know? To tell somebody else, to tell you somebody else. So about time that story get from you all the way to my husband, the third person, the story ain't gonna be right.
Right,
The
right.
secret or the lie ain't gonna be right. Because the story gonna keep going and keep going. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's just really keeping secrets is harmful to your body. It's
It
harmful
is.
to your life. Um, that's where your anxiety come from. That's where some of your depression coming from. And what I'm saying is something that's known and that's a fact, and something that I know that is true. Anybody can get on here and talk about anything, but keeping secrets can be harmful to your body and your life. Ask a doctor, ask a therapist, ask a psychiatrist. Google it, YouTube it, do whatever you got to do. This stuff is true. This stuff is real. This stuff will cause us, keeping secrets will cause you to overeat. It
Or
will
not
cause,
eat.
or not eat. And see, when I get, stressing, with some of my secrets, it had me spending money. I had to shop because the secret will have my mind going crazy. So I got to go shop and spend money, or I got
Mm.
to eat. Like yesterday, I was just feeling a little, earlier yesterday, I was feeling a little, I woke up and I was feeling not okay. And
Hmm.
I felt like really stiff and tired and stuff like that. So my husband had to take me out to eat. He know when he feed his wife, I am a-okay. I'm the most happiest woman in the world. And the most cutest thing he did yesterday was he took me out to eat, and he said I can't take a woman out to eat without feeding her children. So he went and bought the kids some 5-star food and gave me some 4-star food. Somebody tell me what was wrong with that picture. But it's what I wanted though. And then they get some good food. I'm like, oh, okay, I see how we rolling. My co-host jumped off. I don't know what happened. Hopefully she'll come back in and we could talk about this some more. But if you have experienced anything like that, please comment, and let's open this discussion. Have you experienced keeping secrets, and what have it done to you? How did it make you feel? What is it doing to you now? Could you comment in the comment section, please? Let's talk about this. This discussion is not to help me, it's to help somebody that really needs it. So I would love to talk about this some more. It's just that basically after the grooming process and the trauma that you endure, and keeping the secrets of the trauma is what caused harm to your body, harm to your life. The headaches you have it is because it could be some unforgiveness or secrets that you holding or you've been holding on to. It can mess with your organs, it can mess with your stomach, your back pain, leg pain. It When I went through my situation, when I woke up and no longer could walk, I'm like, Lord, if I haven't forgiven somebody or need to forgive somebody, Lord, I forgive them right now. I ask that you would help me and free me. I'm asking Lord for forgiveness. I'm like, Lord, if there's some secrets that I'm holding on to, please, Lord, just free me from them. Free me from them, Lord, because that's something that you don't want to do, is to hurt yourself and harm yourself with these secrets.
I'm sorry, I'm having some serious issues with my phone this evening.
Okay, are you sitting away from how far is your internet from? Do you need to
Right
turn off
next door.
do you need to turn your internet off, or do you need to turn your internet on?
That's what I just did, turned it off and turned
Oh,
it back on.
okay, it might work good with it
I
off.
had to refresh.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so I was just saying that holding secrets after trauma, or a kid or a child that you may know that's holding a secret, please get them some help. And sometimes when they don't want to open up, it's good because it's a dark secret they don't want to share with you. Don't know how you act. My kids used to say that, Mama, it's kind of hard for me to talk to you because you cry too much. I am a crier. I'm a praying woman, but at the same time, I'm a crier. But you just don't know. You don't know them tears. Is God knows those tears. The Lord
Yeah,
knows those tears.
yes,
He answered your tears. He know your tears. He
right.
counts your tears. He know the numbers of your tears, and he see the pain. He see what you're going through. But the only one can free you from it is God and
That's
yourself.
it.
You gotta make the first step, and God make the rest of your steps. But you
That's
got to
it.
want to free your mind. You gotta want to change your mindset. You just gotta want it. I personally, I wanted to be healed. I wanted a mindset change. I wanted um not to be stuck, and I wanted to be free from bondage. I wanted this, but you gotta have the desire for it and really want it for God to give it to you.
That's it.
Yeah,
We, I think, as parents, as aunties, as uncles, as sisters and mothers and grandmothers, whatever our titles and fathers included, we need to make it easy for our children to be able to come to us. We get so bogged down with this thing that we call technology, and we forever have it up to our ears, or we're forever doing something on it. It's past time that we put our phones down, like we spoke about the other day. Put those phones down, sit down and talk to your children. Listen to what it is that they have to say, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You might not like their truth, but let them speak their truth in a
get a
respectful
voice.
way. You
Give them a
know, we need to teach them from little kids. This is don't this is the secret. Don't tell daddy we're having a surprise party for him. There's a difference between that kind of secret and the kind of secret that says, if you tell somebody I'm gonna hurt you, don't tell nobody. It's our secret that I play with your whatever it is. And again, with that, we've got to teach our children the proper names for their anatomy,
That's it. That's it.
you
And
know? So we need to sit down, start having those conversations, sit down and have dinners as families again. And I know we have to work. I've not, this is the first time in years that I've actually sat down
mhm,
and not physically been in a job. I know that we have those 9 to 5s and we keep our kids busy in football, basketball, AAU, or whatever, but
mhm.
we've got to find a time to come together as a family and bring that dynamic back. Sit down and talk. All
Cause
social media, TV, music, everything goes off.
yeah,
Let's
'cause
talk.
if you look at it, all this crime and all this stuff that's going on today, I'm only 45 years old, but it's some things that I have seen and have changed. And and I look back over my life and was like, I don't recall none of this. You used to be able to get on
Hmm.
a bus and go places.
Hmm.
You used to be able to walk to the store and come back home safe. Kids, I'm talking about kids.
Yeah, yeah,
We used to be able to walk to the store
yeah.
unharmed and untouched.
Hmm.
Now all this other stuff, but it's the kids, the way some of these kids now, the way they are being raised, the way they are being raised now, and it is almost sad and scary for the good kids, kids that have some good parenting at home, get stability in their life. They, trying to persevere in life, and then you're scared to send your child to school now. You're scared to send your child anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thank God today I don't have to send my kids to school. I'm
yeah.
glad. I had Now I'm 45 years old, and I'd be like, dang, I didn't get a chance to be a mother in my adulthood because I was only a mother. I was a teenage mother with both children. So being a full grown adult out on my own, I didn't experience being pregnant, the big belly, and and a baby shower and all that. And I'm grown, I'm adult. But I look at it now like that. Yeah, it's all fun, but you just don't know what you got to raise that baby in.
Yeah,
And this world is
exactly.
the same no more at all. And
No, if anything, it has changed so much. But those of us who still have those family values instilled in us, it's our responsibility to teach the next generation. At least put it in them. Because once it's in them, they're either going to do it or they're not. But at least we put what good we know in them.
some parents don't want nobody saying nothing to their kids. And I was there. I was there. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hold that up. I didn't like, but I feel like that. I was a good enough mother to raise mine, to hold mine down. Even though they say it take a village to raise your children, but me being hurt and abused as a child, it was kind of
we
hard
didn't
for
want
me
that
to let
better.
other people say stuff to my children when you treated me in such a way that, okay, you didn't treat me good, so ain't no way I'm about to let you deal with my baby. My
That's
children,
right.
I am.
Because you've been there, done that. You've experienced it, and you wouldn't want that for anybody in the world, let alone your own.
That's it. That's it. And so sometimes some parents don't want nobody to say nothing to their children. Sometimes we're open up to some people saying something to our children. But the way these kids are now, and I would say younger people, but it's some older people that act like they ain't had no home training either.
Yeah. And they probably hadn't, because I'm 54, going to be 55 this year. And I remember there being a time when, like you said, other people were able to correct your children. I grew up in that era, but and then the era after that, it started changing, because it's like it was babies having babies, and grandmas ended up being the mamas, and these kids were out here just steadily having children
Yeah.
and not having that home training or not taking what they had learned at home and applying it, you know.
And
I'm grown. I know what I got to do.
some
Hmm.
kids are raising their self.
Yeah,
Some children out here literally raising themselves, doing what they want to do, say what they want to say, and act the way they want to act, and don't have no respect,
for
not even
no
for
one.
their mother.
No, or themselves.
Because when they don't see, the thing about it is that they can disrespect other adults, and you think it's cute, but as soon as they disrespect you, baby
You
Houston,
want to fight?
we got a problem now, Houston.
Hmm.
So it's 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 a mean world out here,
It is.
and there's a lot of secrets out here. There's a lot of hurt people hurting other people, cutting people that didn't even make them bleed. Oh, did I say that right? And so, um, it's some folks out here just really need some help and some guidance. That people get their children in check. I believe the world be a better place. I want to do a show on abandonment, mommy issues, and daddy issues.
Ooh,
I want to do a show on
ooh.
that because there's so many of us out there hurting just because of those issues. It
Yeah,
ain't got to be the secrets. We talking about keeping secrets today, but see, behind, even though it's Sexual Assault Awareness Month, but behind sexual assaults and trauma is a lot of other things that goes with it: abandonment, abuse, um, um, depression. Um, it's just a lot of stuff that goes with this. Just hurt people hurting other people. When something happen to other
right,
people's lives, they want to hurt other people to make themselves feel good. That's why they say miserable people loves. That's why they say. That's why they say. Since I'm on live again, I'm on Facebook Live. Um, so I'm sorry, I had to take that.
yeah,
And so it's just a lot of people that's really hurting other people out here for a lot of different reasons. It could
yeah,
be mommy issues, daddy issues. It could be some type of trauma. Something happened somewhere in their life, and it
right.
goes back to keeping secrets.
It
See,
does.
it's so much stuff out here hurting people, and it's not only in a small range; it's in a large range.
Yeah,
But
because you never know what's going on behind anyone's door, and it doesn't stop at one demographic. You know, some of those secrets that are kept are also kept by people who live in beautiful mansions and houses, and you just never know what kind of secrets they've kept and what's caused them to be the way that they are, you know. So that secret, it doesn't just pertain to one side of the road. It's everybody. It encompasses everybody,
that's
and it
it.
hurts everybody, you know.
That's
And unfortunately, some of the people that it hurts, the way that they internalize accounts for a lot of the drug abuse that's going on in our world right now, because
that's it.
people don't know how to cope,
They don't know
you
how to
know.
cope.
So the easiest way to cope is to forget about it. Let me numb myself,
Let me numb
you
myself with the
know.
drugs
Let
and the
me try
alcohol.
and forget. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And we,
and that's that.
like I said, there's so many avenues that we could touch on and talk about to people and get people engaged. For some people, want to hold on to those secrets and don't want to let them go in fear of being judged and being talked about. Hello, my dear. How you
Yeah,
doing? Thank you for tuning in. And so it's so many people that's holding on to so many dark secrets and so much hurt, and that's in bondage and just broken. And one thing about it, Miss Barb, we're not gonna be able to fix everybody. We ain't gonna be able to help
no,
everybody We ain't gonna be able to
No,
help. But if we help one somebody, we done enough. We done enough,
that's
and
it. And this-
we're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna keep doing it.
That's it. So
But
my word to
uh
somebody would be, let it go, you know? And in order to be able to let it go, you've got to get help, forgive yourself. And I'm always going to go back to forgive yourself, because a lot of times we blame ourselves. Like I blame myself for my brother telling, because I couldn't keep that little booger down to not say anything to my mom to keep
mhm,
her from getting beat up, because I knew how my daddy was,
mhm,
you know. I blame myself for their divorce, had I not, who, she blamed me for her divorce. Um, had I not been that chatty Cathy and told what I thought was happening or whatever, he wouldn't have beat on her the way that he did.
yeah,
So I had to forgive myself. I was a child doing childish things, not knowing uh, what the consequences would
consequence
be.
was behind the situation.
Yeah,
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 and there's a
because I
lot.
was a child. Yeah.
It is a lot of children that's in that same situation that didn't just know any better. You know,
Hmm.
it you didn't even know it was a secret. You just thought
Right.
that it was supposed to be told. You thought it's
Hmm.
supposed to be said. Thank you. You thought that this stuff. Hold on, let me show my sweetheart. She said, "Hey, hold on." She's such a sweetheart,
Hello.
and she said, "This is good. Thank you so much." And so, yeah, so it's real. This real stuff happened to some real people, and
Mm.
we just got to not take that trauma and pass it down. We got to talk about generational curses too. Pass
Yes.
the stuff down from generation to generation because the stuff is hereditary. It runs from the family, divorce, broken relationship, miscarriages, um, sexual assault, all this stuff running down generation to generation. It happens. Now, some people keep secrets and don't break that generational curse, and then it turn around and happen to your kid. Your kid don't know
Hmm.
it happened to you.
Because you didn't say nothing, because you kept it a secret.
So that's why I wrote my book, Damage Crown Still Shine. I want to be an open book. I want to break the generational curse. I want to be
Exactly.
free. I want to free other women. I want to free other people.
Yeah.
Would you like to come in the box, Denise? Will you?
Yeah. And that's the thing.
She said yes. Hold on, I'm about to send her
Okay.
invite. Hold on, invite. Invite. Okay, I'm about to send you an invite right now. Oh shucks. You can talk about your book, Barbara.
Okay. So my book is called From Pillar to Post, Now I'm Standing. Where'd it go? It is available at Amazon.com, but you can inbox me here on Facebook under BA Moss 37, or you can DM me in at Instagram, also up under BA Moss 37, or on TikTok, uh, BA Moss 52, and get an autographed signed copy of my book. My book is a personal memoir, it's a spiritual memoir. I started writing the book when I was 13 years old in my head, and God sat me in a place where I was still long enough to get it written. And I self published April 18th, 2017. So we are 6 years old, and it's still good. The purpose of the book was to help somebody. I felt that some of the storms that I went through were so hard And I didn't know how I was going to get through them, but God showed me that those storms that He brought me through weren't necessarily for me, but to help somebody else who wasn't as strong in their faith than I was, to help get them through. So from pillar to post, now I'm standing goes through my life, bits and parts of my life, uh, on the things that God has brought me through from growing up with a womanizing father, an abusive father, um, just being rejected and chastised and felt like I was thrown away, to getting into situationships and then a relationship which tore me down emotionally, and physically here, because stress will kill you. um, but it's a journey. It's a journey that God has brought me through, and I'm thankful to be on this side of that storm to try and help somebody else. Like Luana mentioned here a little while ago, if we don't help but one person,
We don't.
um, our job is done.
Yes.
But we come on here to encourage, to help somebody to get through their storm, answer questions if we can. Like I said in our disclaimer, we are not licensed professionals. We are spiritual professionals that have gone through life. We
Yes.
have gone through life university and come out on this side with many degrees that were not easy
And
to
oh,
accomplish.
there we go. Hold on one
But
second.
God brought us through.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
Good. How are y'all?
Blessed, blessed. This is
I
author
think I'm
Barbara
frozen.
Moss, and I'm not about to
Hello.
pronounce
I'm
your
having a
name.
hard time hearing y'all.
Uh-oh. Could you turn it up? Can you hear us now?
Hi.
Can you hear us now?
It's a little bit. I just put my ear close.
Okay, because, okay. Yeah. Would you like to say something?
Um, I seen y'all topic and y'all was talking about sexual assault and how you grew up with an abusive father, and I was just saying that's deep, and a lot of people can relate to that. Like, even though I didn't have an abusive father, I had like a verbally abusive mother, and you know, so it's like I can relate because it's like
Yeah.
words travel faster than feet. And
Yes.
I can relate to y'all, and what y'all doing is phenomenal. And people
Thank you.
gonna tune in. Just keep doing what y'all doing for sure.
Oh my goodness,
Thank you,
yes.
sweetie.
So would you like to talk about your event tomorrow?
Yes, my event tomorrow is called Created by the Potter. That's my organization, and it's going to be an empowerment dinner. And I'm very excited. I'm happy I met you, and you can join us. So yeah,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
How wonderful.
So this, I'm going to her event tomorrow, sexual assault awareness, and I found her event on Google, and her flyer came,
Okay.
and I gave her a call, and she has, opened the door for me to come to her event.
How wonderful.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, it's going to be very. I believe God that it's going to be very powerful. I got a little setup for us. Just being led by God most of all, and
Amen.
I believe we got something in store for everybody, all ages, all genders.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
wonderful. Well,
And
God
we,
bless you. And on your program, I pray it's much a big success,
Thank
because
you.
people really need to know and really need to hear.
and this
And
is
you'll
her.
be sharing your book tomorrow, Luana?
Yes, yes,
Yes, I'm
yes,
so excited for her to set up. She said, "Oh, I already got some stuff. Her decorations."
yes. You see what color my office is, right?
Right, I'm looking at it. It's pretty. I like your background, your picture, everything.
Thank you, thank you. And it's that teal. You see that's that teal color, right?
Let me see. I really can't see. Yep, I see it around.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that's the
don't
thing.
know. Let me see.
Why did my eyebrows falling up?
I don't know why my camera. My, I don't know why my camera up, but yeah, the office.
Well, I thank you for letting me on. I'm gonna let you ladies go.
Okay. Well,
Thank
thank
you
See
for
you
you.
coming
tomorrow.
on.
We'll see you
Be
tomorrow.
be praying for you.
Uh-oh. Okay. See you tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Yes, yes.
That's exciting. God's doing amazing things, and we're here to give God the glory because we didn't get through it by ourselves. It
That's it.
was God who got us through
Yes, yes. So we're gonna go ahead and end this show on here, and then we're about to go over to TikTok now
on your page.
on my page. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yep. And so we hopefully people come in and show up.
that's it. Well, all we can do is pray, that they do and they'll share and they'll join in on the conversation.
Right. So anybody that has not get your copy of Damaged Crown Still Shine. My name is Lawana Oh, there we go. Lawana Kelly. And this is y'all lovely author on the back. I like showing her.
She's beautiful.
The book is at www.lawanakelly.com. Please get your book and your complimentary workbook, and it will be a signed copy from my website. Please don't get it's on Amazon, but when you get it from me, you get a signed copy. I'm gonna type it in a link below the website, and please just www.lawanakelly.com. Lawana.com. If you haven't got your book, please do so. We're gonna end up opening um a Q&A for Damaged Crown Still Shine and From Pillow to Post Now Standing. So if you have not got your copy of Barbara Moss' book, please, please go forth and order her book from her first. And then it's also on Amazon. Mine is on Amazon, but preferably I would like for you to buy the books from us. And
Yes.
um, and we're going to open up a Q&A about our books eventually. And any questions that you need to ask about the book, we are already an open book. So and if it be vulnerable moments, I do got some Kleenex over here. And let's talk about it. Let's express ourselves. Let's open up. I'm telling my story for you to get your healing. She telling her story for you to get your healing. So we love y'all. And there's nothing you can do about it. God love you first, and we do too. You need to want to say something.
Just if you don't ever remember anything I say, love unconditionally like Jesus. Laugh as often as you can and forgive quickly because our soul salvation depends upon it. Good night. And until next Tuesday.
The next Tuesday, we're working on our next show. And so follow us on over on TikTok. We're about to go on TikTok right now. What time is it?
6:48.
6:48. Okay, so we love y'all all and good night.
Good night.
And in the show.